Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to OCW, welcome back to Riot, and welcome to our main event as made earlier in the night. This will be the Uncrowned versus Fame. As you hear Pew's theme begin to run over the speakers, you understand the circumstances of this match were quite hastily made. Uncrowned allegedly disrespecting Fame backstage, and as you know, Fame takes nothing from nobody. And they said, you want us, you've got us, your main event. Paul Pew is certainly the most vocal member of Fame so far. Dupre and Ortiz, of course, both Keystone members, but Nate hasn't been seen much. And Pew has been the one, the voice, the person to tell everybody what Fame is here to do, and who they're here to take out of the picture and begin their vision of a better OCW, the way it used to be, according to them. Here comes Dupree. Of course, one of the most fantastic entrances in OCW, certainly a spectacle every single time. No small amount of ego on that guy. But of course, they face the almost ideological counterparts, if you will, in Uncrowned. I mean, they are the new school of OCW. You know, they came in as rookies, they came in hot, they've been fighting everybody, they don't back down, and they got a lot to say themselves. So it's kind of old school versus new school in this clash in the main event. I'm not sure who I should support. I know Fame. You can't really deny their skills, but I don't like their attitudes, I don't like what they've been doing, I don't like what they stand for. They seem to think they own the place, and of course they're legends, of course they've had title runs galore, and of course they're enshrined in the Hall of Fame, but there's gotta be a point, you know, where you admit that other people are gonna take that place. And the Uncrowned certainly not there yet, but they're on their way, and they want to prove they have what it takes to fight anybody and everybody in OCW. Especially considering the last few weeks they've been attacked constantly by CQC, and Jason Sensation basically took away their title opportunity at pay-per-view, so this is their big chance to prove they deserve that title shot against CQC. CQC instead will be facing off against the Inception, Tyson Wagner, and KD. No small team themselves, of course, but Uncrowned, I don't think it can be argued they deserve everything they've got in OCW, and, you know, they're not ones to back down against anybody. Certainly probably their biggest challenge yet against Fame. For anyone possibly new to OCW, that's Everett in the shorts. No shoes, that's a signature of his. Doc is the smaller man. Of course, Paul Pew in the pink getup, and Dupre with the big blonde hair. Starting off the vertical suplex, but Pew, the wily veteran, counters, going for a scoop slam. Old school offense, you're not going to see much fancy from him. But everything he does is perfectly executed and calculated. Mocking his tag team partner Doc Green as he gets the advantage in the beginning. You don't want to sleep on Everett, as we saw that match on Ambition. That battle, that war that both men are capable of. And Everett, the more power wrestler, pushing Pew off. Pew trying to maintain his advantage with the quickness. Looks like Everett may take advantage of some quick strikes. Throws Pew into the corner. Follows up with a big spear. Belly to belly. The momentum can quickly change and swing in OCW, especially when you have a team where both men are as quick as the Uncrowned. Very athletic team. The big stretch on Pew. Those old joints don't flex as well as they used to, but getting out with some strikes to the back of the knee. No matter how big you are, that'll take you down. And smartly tagging into Prey, going for that chop block. Targeting the legs again. Oh, Doc already getting in the ring. Flipping over to Prey. There's 2 men in the ring against the Prey right now. Looks like they might just be thinking of trying to end this as quickly as possible, or maybe just let his feelings get the better of him, because that certainly was not a legal event there. And Fame so far have followed the rules. A big tag move between the brothers. Getting up for a quick pin attempt on Tiberius. Only good enough for a 1 count though. Doc Green looking to use his technique and quickness advantage, but Dupre. And there you see. Classic rolls to get out of that arm lock. And the scoop slam from Dupre. Be a big backbreaker after the butterfly position. It certainly seems, it's hard to tell in the beginning of the match. Uncrowned have had some good offense, but it seems like Fame, beautiful snapsy play, are taking the early advantage. Green not too slow on the uptake. Going for top rope. But Dupre's right there, rushing the leg sweep right in front of his partner. Can't seem to quite get the tag. Ref watching carefully, and he'll need to. Match with 4 people this caliber. Elbows to the spine as he's stuck between the ropes, and a backfire. Once again, Taggy and Pew keeping a good rhythm between the 2 men, isolating his tag team partner. Oh, and the same to Everett. There's the rope breaking. Yeah, so far Fame, seeming very content as a tag team, tagging in and out, keeping a good rhythm, making sure to keep the advantage against the rookies. Heading the ropes, and oh! Pew goes for a slingshot maneuver. But Doc is a little bit too quick for him. And a strike to the face of Pew. That rookie's got the fire for sure. Dupre's still on the outside. And Everett tagging in on his brother in the corner. A clever little maneuver by him. All sorts of chaos in here with who's legal and who's not. Everett's the legal man. But Pew's paying for his offense against Green. And Everett's going to follow it up with one of those beautiful deadlift slams. Big suplex goes to the pin. Almost a 2 count. And this could be the momentum changer here, having Pew isolated in the ring. Everett with those power moves. Looking for perhaps a tag maneuver with the Prey, and he gets it. Big shot right to the liver. And Everett and Dupre brawling it out now. Kicking at the legs, trying to take him off his feet. And Pew attempting to get involved there. That big knee to the chest. Both men quite fond of knees. Of course, Dupre, as we all know, and Everett's devastating finisher, your mama's favorite knee. Dupre going for one there, not quite connecting. The ring rust will do that to you. Big overhead slam and the kip up. Now the Uncrowned are not done yet. They've got the momentum on their side now. So we may get another tag team maneuver. Oh, not quite. For reversing, throwing him into his corner. Here we get Pew coming in again. For that assisted suplex with the drop kick. I'm told you're supposed to watch those. But Everett getting there just in time to tag in his tag team partner. Ooh, and that drop kick was watched. Both of them. Pew always has a plan, always has something in his back pocket. It is impossible to unsettle this man in the ring. No, Doc's trying his best. Go for that DDT. But he's playing to the crowd, he's feeling it, he's got the energy now. But once again, Pew gets away from it, and another counter. Just kick counters all day here. Pew trying to avoid that tag team maneuver. Wisely backs away and tags into Prey. He says, you know, I don't want none of that. He knows when to make a tactical decision, if you will. It's not cowardice, it's strategy, or I'm sure that's what he'd tell you. And Everett going right to work to Prey. These two have certainly had quite an even matchup so far, really just taking it to each other with strikes upon counter strikes upon counter strikes. A big time brawl whenever these two get in the ring. Oh, he's looking for it, the tripleta. That Daddy Ev's 3-course meal, as he calls it. Not sure I've heard anybody else call it that, but that's what he calls it. Goes for the pin after those dazzling array of power moves. Only a 2 count. Yeah, if Uncrowned keep this momentum up, they have a chance. They have a very good chance. And of course, they came in with a chance. You know, you'd say they're the underdogs, but they've proven to be an intensely quality team over their time in OCW. Win or lose. A big strike to the jaw. Dupree is out, stumbling to his feet. Everett looks to take advantage, tagging his brother maybe. And he gets it. A double suplex, including the bridge and a pin. Another 2 count. 2.5 right there. P wants to get in there. Looks like Dupree's in trouble. But of course, Dupree is only in trouble for a moment. Big Hurricane Rana. Doc doing the right thing, keeping the pace on, keeping that quickness and the aggressiveness. But Dupree once again showing why he's a legend. He says, I don't care what you do. I can pick you up, I can put you back down, and then I can kick you in the face. Nice little arm drag by Pew. And a kick to the gut from Doc. Pew catches it and says, I don't think so, but his arm is caught as well. Yes, and Doc hits one of his signature moves, that wheelbarrow facebuster. Going to drag him to the ring, go for the pin, or no, he's going for a slingshot. Oh, but he misses that springboard, and Pew's right there to capitalize, or at least he tried. Missed that move, and Doc's going right back to that big DDT. They're on the ground. Don't have much way to get out of that one once you're locked in. A flurry of strikes from the rookie, and Pew just says, nah, I'm going to get out of there. But now he's in trouble. He's got 2 men going in the ring against him, and Everett's coming in to fight Pew. It's devolving. Turning into a dust-up here. It looks like the rookies are going to clear the ring. Everett didn't take kindly that attempt at tag team offense by Pew, although he does have the legal 5 seconds to do moves in the ring once the tag is made. It doesn't have to be dual tag team maneuvers. It could be 2 men in the ring for, I believe, 5 seconds. And a total elimination. Great combo. Everett goes for the pin. Pew's out on the outside. He might not be able to get back in time. Oh, but Dupree, always resilient, manages to kick out. Yeah, this is certainly looking to be careful what you wish for in the case of Fame. So eager to prove why they are here to do what they're doing and that they can do anything to anybody. But here Uncrowned are making the example that the new school OCW aren't the pushovers that Fame pretends they are. But Dupre with a neck-crunching suplex landing right on the head. Doc wants to get in. The ref is saying that's enough funny business for today. That pin after the big suplex could be it. Everett kicks out 1.5. He wants that tag. Oh! Socked right in the face. He comes in the corner. The added momentum. And now the face rake by Dupre. That was a genius combo. See, that's the stuff they do best. They do simple things extremely well, using his running momentum against them to make the punch even harder. But Everett's not quite out yet. Dupre going for another Russian leg sweep. Textbook offense, lifting him back to his feet. Everett counters the shoulder block, the size advantage, but here comes Pugh. And Doc, once again, seeing what Pugh is doing to his partner, wants to get in the way, but the ref isn't paying attention. The ref's paying attention to Doc. That was a rookie mistake, and Pugh getting an extra donkey punch to Everett, but it looks like Doc's not going to take it. He's coming right over there to fight with Pugh. Oh, man, it doesn't matter what the ref says to anybody. This is going to turn into a brawl. Pugh face first in the apron. Everett's taking it to Dupre. The Pugh spine busters Doc down on the ground. And once again, that big right hand. But now, Doc might have made the mistake because he went in there to help his partner. You know, but he might have got too hot-headed. He might have got too into it. Because now Everett doesn't have anyone to tag to until Doc gets back to that corner. And that's something that Fame don't do. They never make tactically unsound decisions like that. You can't let your emotions get to the better of you. That's how you lose in OCW, especially when you're going against someone as experienced as Dupre or Paul Pugh. And so you have those 5 seconds taking advantage. Doc really wants to get in there, but not quite yet. You gotta make a legal tag, buddy, or do it while the ref isn't paying attention. The big facebuster on the ropes, and here comes Doc again! Honestly, the rookie team seems to have broken more rules this time. He's just not letting anything get in his way. He wants Pugh. Pugh wants to get back in the ring to avoid a countout. There's a big elbow down on Everett, who's out for the count. I think what Doc needs to do is really just focus on letting his partner tag in instead of constantly taking the offense to his opponents. Everett seeming a bit tired, dazed, missing some moves in there, and another tag to Dupre. And just like that, the momentum has again switched. Beautiful belly to belly, echoing the one earlier in the night. And here comes Doc again! No, getting out this time, thinking the better of it maybe, realizing his mistakes, actually preventing his partner from tagging in. Another strike exchange, as we've seen before, between Everett and Dupre. Getting closer to that corner that he needs to tag in his partner. And he's finally going to do it. He's going to get that tag. Doc comes in. Quick as a lickety split with a neck breaker. And he's looking for it. He's looking for that drive-by kick. Oh, he gets it. He gets it! That could be it! That could be it! Go for the pin, kid! Make yourself famous! Against Fame! Only a 1 count! Only a 1 count on that move that's put so many people out. Only a 1 count. And he tags his brother back in. That's insane. I've never seen anybody kick out of that on a 1. Never. Never in my life. But Dupre, realizing he's in trouble, tagging out to Pugh. The big elbow and going for some stomps. Everett says, nah, it's not that easy. And Pugh says it isn't that easy either. Strikes him in the face. Pugh gets thrown back to his own corner. I think Everett had better tag out. Doc is still the fresher man. That's the smart one. That's the smart thing to do. Doc on is backing away from Pugh. Both men recognizing that this could be the final moments of the match with Dupre out. Uncrowned are at an advantage, but they've been beaten down pretty hard. Dupre's back up. Big springboard kick, but barely misses. Dupre, Pugh shoving him away, sorry. Pugh takes him into the corner. Going for perhaps an elevated bulldog. No, the face breaker on the ropes again. F.P.R decides better of trying the springboard again that hasn't gone well so far. Setting up perhaps for the pedigree. But here comes Bitterness. It's like they're setting up some kind of tag team maneuver. Oh! Dragon Shout attempted. Doc Green counters. And another drive-by kick. That could be it. That's the second to Dupre this match. That could be it. Legally, Paul Pugh cannot interfere. There are to be no breakups in non-championship matches. Oh, but he's coming anyway. Oh, he didn't get there in time. Doc Green and Antonio Everett beat Fame in the main event of Riot. The rookies beat the Legends. They proved their point. Fame is not going to be happy about this. I expect some excuses backstage. I expect some punishment for other members of OCW. But for now, we've proved that the OCW of today is equal to the OCW of yesterday.